Welcome to Linghe Daily, your go-to source for all things Zhang Linghe. This time, attention is once again focused on Zhang Linghe, who is entering an exciting phase with her role as Song Ling, a character that has piqued the curiosity of many fans. However, one question has been quietly lingering among viewers and fans. Does Tian Xiwei really hold such a special position behind the scenes? This question certainly doesn't mean we can immediately conclude there's a personal relationship between the two. Precisely because there's no certainty, every interaction, coincidence, and small moment becomes even more intriguing. When the names of Zhang Linghe and Tian Xiwei come up again, the public's curiosity naturally arises. This is especially true when Zhang Linghe begins her makeup and costume fittings to prepare for her performance as Song Ling. From the outside, everything may seem like a normal production process. But for fans who have followed the two's journey, moments like these often raise much bigger questions. Is there something intriguing going on behind the scenes? Or is it all just a coincidence that becomes a topic of conversation because their chemistry is so strong in the eyes of the audience? When an actor enters a character, the transformation isn't as simple as changing clothes or styling their hair. Every detail of their appearance must help shape the character's identity. That's why makeup and costume fitting sessions are such an interesting stage to observe. In the case of Zhang Linghe as Song Ling, public attention is naturally drawn to how she begins to leave her everyday image behind and slowly transform into the character she will appear on screen. Details of her costume, hairstyle, expressions, and even gestures all play a role. As this process unfolds, fans also wonder about who was around her during the preparation process. This is where Tian Xiwei's name is once again mentioned by some fans. This isn't because there's any evidence that Tian Xiwei was directly involved in any of the processes, but rather because the public is accustomed to observing their dynamic. When two names with strong on-screen chemistry are linked again, even small details can feel like big clues. However, it's important to distinguish between production facts, fan interpretations, and rumors circulating on social media. Without official confirmation, any allegations of a special off-screen relationship should remain speculation, not proven facts. Interestingly, the word special is what makes this story even more intriguing. Special doesn't always mean romantic. In the world of drama production, a co-worker can be special because of their professional chemistry, their ability to build scenes together, their excellent communication skills, or simply because their presence adds a different dimension to another character. Zhang Linghe and Tian Xiwei have become a pair that often garners attention for the way they build interactions that feel natural to the audience. Their gazes, dialogue, subtle reactions, even moments when they're simply in the same frame can lead the audience to form their own interpretations. This is the power of chemistry in a drama. Chemistry doesn't necessarily mean a real relationship. Chemistry is something that can be created through acting, timing, expressions, and the ability of two actors to make the audience believe in the world they're building. So when Zhang Linghe appeared as Song Ling, curiosity about how her character's dynamics would develop grew even greater. Would this character reveal a different side of Zhang Linghe? Would Tian Xiwei be the one who made her character's journey even more compelling? Or was the public reading too much into a production process that was otherwise proceeding professionally as usual? What makes this situation even more intriguing is how a small change in an actor's appearance can generate so much speculation. When Zhang Linghe was in her fitting, fans weren't just looking at the clothes she was wearing, but also trying to imagine what Song Ling would look like on screen. Would her hairstyle make Zhang Linghe look more mature? Would her costume convey a sense of coolness, elegance, or mystery? And most intriguingly, how would her character interact with Tian Xiwei's if they were indeed in the same story? These questions made the preparation process before filming feel like a part of the story itself. In fact, even before the audience sees the full scene, imagination is already at work. It is hardly surprising that rumors emerge and spread rapidly. In the age of social media, a single photo from a production set can spark days of discussion. A simple interaction can be sliced into a short clip, subjected to various interpretations, and then reach thousands or even millions of viewers. Ultimately, something initially mundane can appear far more dramatic once it lands in the hands of the internet. Yet, there is something that makes the story of Zhang Linghe and Tian Xiwei compelling to follow. Neither needs to resort to theatrics to garner attention. Sometimes, it is the simple moments that resonate most powerfully. When two actors appear at ease while working on a project, the audience can sense a convincing professional connection. That is where chemistry blossoms. For Zhang Linghe, the challenge of playing Song Ling goes beyond merely looking good on camera. He must breathe life into the character. The audience needs to see Song Ling, not just Zhang Linghe in costume. Tian Xiwei's approach to her role requires the same dedication. If the two share pivotal scenes, the success of their characters' relationship will hinge on their ability to build emotional resonance together. That is why, rather than rushing to believe rumors about their personal lives, it is far more interesting to observe how their chemistry evolves through their work. After all, the screen is where actors can truly demonstrate the strength of the bond between the characters they portray. So, is Tian Xiwei truly someone special to Zhang Linghe off-screen? Until there is an official statement or verifiable information, the safest answer is that nothing is certain. Yet, this uncertainty does not mean the conversation about them must end. In fact, that is precisely where the allure lies. Fans can observe character development, the atmosphere on set, professional interactions, and public moments without turning speculation into fact. Rumors may fuel discussion, but they are not proof. Chemistry can make audiences smile, but on-screen chemistry is not automatic proof of a real-life relationship. This distinction is crucial, especially when discussing public figures whose private lives aren't always known to fans. So, when someone asks if Tian Xiwei holds a special place in Zhang Linghe's journey as Song Ling, perhaps the most intriguing answer is simply, wait and see what their work reveals. After all, the bond between characters can sometimes be far more powerful than any off-screen rumors. Now, attention shifts back to Zhang Linghe as Song Ling. How will the changes in appearance following the costume-fitting shape the character? Will the chosen style make Song Ling appear more mysterious than anticipated? Will the chemistry with Tian Xiwei once again become a major talking point as the project gains traction? Or will audiences discover that the circulating rumors were merely the result of fan enthusiasm, jumping to conclusions based on various moments? No one can say for sure until more official material and actual scenes are revealed. Yet, one thing is clear, the pairing of Zhang Linghe and Tian Xiwei has once again sparked curiosity. From a seemingly simple fitting session, questions have arisen regarding the character, their chemistry, and their professional dynamic. And perhaps this is precisely why the journey of Song Ling is becoming so compelling to watch. It is not because the rumors should be believed, but because each new development offers a small piece of the bigger picture. So, if you are a fan of Zhang Linghe, don't view Song Ling merely as a new character. Observe how Zhang Linghe constructs the character's gestures, expressions, speech patterns, and aura. Pay attention to how his interaction with Tian Xiwei evolves when they share a scene. Does the chemistry feel natural? Can their characters' relationship draw the audience into the emotional journey? And will the moments that previously fueled rumors finally find context within the actual story? These questions remain open. For now, we can simply enjoy the process, follow official updates, and let their work speak louder than the rumors. Because it may well be that what has truly piqued the public's curiosity isn't whether Tian Xiwei was truly special for Zhang Linghe behind the scenes. Rather, it is about how these two actors managed to create something that felt so convincing once the cameras started rolling. What do you think? Does the chemistry between Zhang Linghe and Tian Xiwei actually stand out? Or is it all just a coincidence that has left fans even more intrigued? Share your thoughts in the comments section. And don't forget to stay tuned to Linghe Daily for all the latest updates on Zhang Linghe and the journey of Song Ling.